Hi everyone, this is going to be a reading for the sign of Taurus. So this is going to be a general spread, and I've already pulled the cards just to kind of make things go a little quicker. These are going to be a little bit faster reads, so let's just get into this. There's a clear focus on love here for you guys. The Two of Cups is showing up. There's an emphasis on this. The center of the reading, though, is the World. I mean, this is a whole big ending and a new beginning, and I feel like a lot of us have felt this. We're ready for this. Again, this is tied to a lot of plans that I feel like a lot of people have been making about changes, maybe location-wise, work-wise. I mean, this can mean anything. This can be travel at a distance. There's something, though, here where I feel like the Taurus in particular is not fully sharing or expressing how they feel. There is a little bit of defensiveness here, especially if there's somebody already in your life. And if there isn't, I feel like it's like holding back for maybe some reason you've made up in your mind. But I'm seeing that energy a little bit defensive. Maybe you're a little bit picky if you're starting to date, which is not a bad thing, but it's almost like, am I sure I'm ready? Am I ready for this new beginning? And I feel like you're just going forward, and you're going to be able to handle what comes your way. Because I'm seeing a big burden from your past being released, whether it's from an extended period of time of being alone, whether it's from a past relationship, whether it's a combination of both, whether it's life pressures and life stresses. This is coming to an end, and we're kind of releasing this. Because I do feel, I mean, because this is showing up, the Seven of Pentacles, this is a lot of, it can be personal effort, it can be effort in our work, it can be, effort in one direction, but still in a general sense of, the whole scope of life, that it tells me that we're not quite seeing all the fruits of our labor, of what we deserve, I feel. But you're getting some really beautiful cards here moving forward. In the position of what is external to you, it's interesting. You're getting the Two of Wands. So this is somebody that could be online. I mean, because this man is holding the world in his hands, I think World Wide Web. But this can be somebody from a different location, nationality, race. It doesn't really matter, but there's something different about this person, or maybe they have a really expansive perspective on life. They're showing up as the Knight of Pentacles, so this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. We're having Taurus show up twice. Also, this is Libra with the Empress showing up. This is obviously also you. Let's have air and fire here. But regardless of the sign, I feel your challenge this month is to let go of your stuff. I mean, your stuff from your past. Whoever made you feel unworthy, whoever rejected you, whoever was a blessing to ultimately guide you on this path, which feels, gosh, the potential to actually build, even maybe work with this person, is great. And I feel like there is some communication coming towards you, or vice versa. It's whatever you feel that needs to happen. Some of you, it's going to be you're going to be needing to express yourself. Because I do feel like this is something that's been thought about, whether it's, I feel specifically the other person also. So if there's been like this pause, a lot of nothingness, or just in general, there's not a lot going on in your love life, it's like messages coming in. So being open to receive that. You're showing up as the Empress and the Three of Pentacles as I kind of go forward after seeing this Ace of Swords. So this is clear communication that has the potential to have growth attached to it. Somebody seeing you for who you are in all of your abundance, and somebody that is willing to, I feel, put in the work and willing to grow with you, which is beautiful. Let's keep going. What does Taurus need to know about this time period. What does Taurus need to know? Yeah, it's saying at the current moment, I mean, you're getting the Four of Swords, so this is saying really ground and center yourself. And actually I'm feeling specifically, what's today? I'm feeling, this transit, the 10th to 13th about, kind of till mid-month, where I feel a lot of, it's like staying home maybe, or not wanting to go out so much, or maybe you've been kind of in this, maybe like a holiday kind of hangover, not necessarily from booze, but just from relaxing and not doing too much. But I feel like towards the end of this month, I'm really putting in an effort to get out there. Or if you already have somebody, there's a level of building. And I'm seeing, again, this message continues to come out for Taurus. This speaking, this being clear, this expression. This is going to add to layers of your money. Again, if you're a creative type, this message keeps coming through. It's coming through again with this Ace of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So it's like new ideas can come and be expressed. It feels like a channel more clearly. Well, let's see. What is this Two of Cups here for Taurus? What is this Two of Cups coming in for Taurus? Who is this? What is this? One more card. Wow, okay. So this is something that you are initially, again, the earth sign energy. So this doesn't necessarily need to be their sun sign, but something about this person feels, I feel grounded and comfortable. Something about them feels comfortable. They can have their own business. They can work for themselves, or they can be very high up. I love this card. It's telling me we're not quite sure initially, and it's saying get sure, because I feel like this person is to be trusted. It's showing up as your Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. But in between the wish fulfillment, we have the Seven of Cups, Two of Pentacles. So it's like, is this, can I trust this? Are you sure? Is this absolutely what I want? Am I ready? Is it the time? And the next card says yes. This is the yes card. This is the sun. This is the child that is, he's light. He's free. He doesn't have any baggage with him. As we get older, it seems like we have this tendency to accumulate this stuff. It's saying be like this. Free. Whatever feels right. Make that decision. This is growth attached to this. To me, this feels like it's developing. So maybe you know this person also from the past. I feel like for some of you, there can be a history. Some of you, there's this Two of Wands. So this is somebody waiting to meet you, or somebody online again. It's going to be different for everybody. Obviously, this is a general spread, but yeah, definitely two people in power. You can also be connecting with somebody very intuitive, or you are very intuitive. This is the psychic, the tarot card reader, but this is, this High Priestess. They could be anything under that umbrella of kind of occult or spirituality, or maybe they have some sort of practice. But, ultimately what they feel is very grounded. Again, they're that channel. So if you're not coming to this reading for love, it's talking about abundance coming in. This Two of Cups can be about work, the amount you put in, your heart and soul, you get this in return, monetarily, fulfillment-wise. And again, I feel this year, I'm going to keep saying it a million times, but this is our year for building, putting in massive amounts of work, good work, not bad work. I feel like this is the year those holes that we're wishing to fill in our life. And I feel for a lot of Tauruses, I feel first and foremost, it's love for a lot of people, but work more importantly, and it feels like heart-centered work, work of purpose, of meaning, that's in alignment. And if it's not, it doesn't stick. So if you're feeling like, oh, maybe I should leave this, it doesn't quite feel right anymore, or I'm not quite getting along, or I'm not feeling like I'm getting enough, well, you're going to have to tap into your intuition, and you're going to have to follow it. If not, it's going to kind of take it out for you. You have some nice cards here. Powerful major arcanas showing up for you just for this month. You have the World. Again, back to that message of potentially meeting online. Or somebody obviously from a different background. But look at all these major arcana showing up for you. I mean, High Priestess, Death card, Empress, the Emperor, World, the Sun. So we have a soulmate pair here, paired again with the Two of Cups. We have the World, a new beginning, about expansion, same energy as the Sun. It's a loud yes from the universe. This is the time. This is the time to plant the seeds for the entire year. But not only that, I feel like for, Uranus going direct, all of this stuff happening for Taurus, in Taurus's favor, to put you in this position of receiving everything that you've put in the effort for, that you haven't received yet. You don't have tangible results. You can't hug it. You can't spend it. Let's get a Earth Warriors Oracle card. What's one more message for Taurus? What's one more message for Taurus? Mandala of the Moon. Let's read this. Okay. It says, I, the lunar mother, bring you my mandala of the moon to manifest through the law of magnetic attraction. My mandala is the sacred portal through which your dreams, intentions, and visions shall pass into the wholeness of being, from the realm of inspiration into the world form on earth. There is no need for doubt or concern, for even the appearance of delays signifies that the divine feminine mystery is at work, with timing unfolding according to a higher, loving wisdom. Trust that what is falling away is meant to be, whilst you have faith in new divine works being born. Yeah. It says, in a reading, this oracle brings a sign that creative work will reach fulfillment. Relax with trust and positive expectations that all your needs will be met. This makes it easier for abundance to flow into all earthly spiritual matters to fall into place according to a great and loving higher intelligence. Things are changing even if you cannot see the physical evidence of this yet. Trust that your actions are leading you to a better way of life. Rely on the universe and you shall see how all things come together according to a timing and higher order that suits you in ways even better than you could have imagined by yourself. So if you're somebody that's been praying and praying and praying for something to manifest, and it hasn't, I want to say don't lose faith. I feel like those wants and needs are there for a purpose, but I feel like, again, it's like a little bit of a orchestration of the planets and proper leaving behind old patternings, which was a heavy emphasis in the last reading I gave you guys. So if you're still coming to this reading because something hasn't kind of been moving, I feel like towards the end of this month, this is where we're going to see some movement, even shifts in the energy. So we could be meeting people, we can be just deciding to get out there, and I feel specifically a lot of you are decisively changing the things that you can change. So good for you. And the other things, the ones that we can't control, I feel like, again, Releasing, yes, but just kind of holding it in your space, inviting that to come in when it's ready, when the time is right, when you're ready, because it's showing it's coming in, and we're just going to be, when I'm seeing these two cards next to each other, it's about receiving. It feels like it comes towards you. So, and I feel also, as we kind of say yes to the things that scare us a little bit, making the big changes, making the moves, making the changes in relationships, or changing jobs, it's saying yes essentially to I deserve more, or I deserve better. So those harder experiences, if that's something you've been going through, it feels like it's like a leveling, whatever way, up, down, sideways, but good, right? Whew, beautiful reading. I think I want to end it there. As I cut the deck, one more card. Four of Wands. So this is the year 2020 of, I feel like this is the vision, the happy, successful partnership, home, life, feeling stable in all kinds of ways. This is what we are putting in a lot of work for this year, to kind of bring in. Welcome. Even I'm feeling this card. I know I travel a lot, but I'm feeling like this Four of Wands, like I'd like to maybe I should stop. I don't know. Maybe I'll change that next week. I don't know. But we'll see. Anyways, Taurus, it's a pleasure reading for you. And I will be back with more. All right. Bye, guys.